Alright, YouTube. This is Monday. Later today, I'm going to go try to find this location because Tuesday will be the job interview, and then Wednesday will be another job interview. So I have job interviews lining up, and then, like I told you before, there'll be days where I'll not be doing too many YouTube videos. Now, as you do know, as a lame disclaimer, YouTube requires us, YouTube content creators, to, what's the word I'm looking for? To tell you if my content is for kids or not for kids. It's not for kids, it's for adults. So if you're not at least in college, you should not be watching this YouTube video. You know, I don't want your mom or your dad or your granddad or your grandmom to bust in on you and watch my video and then you get hit with a 3-hour lecture. I'm saying it in the video for a reason. Now, on to the video presentation. Should have bought some tissue, but it is what it is. You guys ain't supposed to see this on camera. It is what it is. Next time I'll bring some tissue. It gets cold, you know, you get the sneezing. It happens. It happens to O'Shea Drew Jackson. That's why in his videos he gotta have the tissue box next to him. Now this video is gonna be called Sex Game Women. Stop telling your business to other women. Now, before women be thinking I'm gonna woman bash, I'm not woman bashing. I wouldn't be making this video if I wasn't trying to help out black women, white women, Mexican women. I wouldn't make this video if I wasn't trying to help y'all out. So y'all can't be running into me at Planet Fitness in Inglewood or 24-Hour Fitness and be rolling your eyes and mad dogging me because I ain't put y'all up on no game and I ain't hooked you up. You're being hooked up with this video. I'm hooking you up with this video. Men are welcome to watch this video. I mean, this video is made for women because when I be at work and when I be at school, in the past and present, a lot of you women love to tell your business to other women. And you think that because they're women, that you can trust them 100% more than you can trust us. I mean, I understand, I get it. But a lot of you black women, some of you white women, and some of you Mexican women, you gotta learn how to stop telling other women your personal business. Y'all hang out in a group of 5. It don't matter if it's 3 girls, 5 girls, 7 girls. It could be 7 to 8 girls. Y'all go to the nightclubs, y'all go to the bars, y'all have ladies' night, you know, girls' day out, you know, ladies' night, or girls' road trip. Mostly common, it always happens at girls' road trip. I'm gonna use Basketball Wives as a prime example. You notice on that TV show, they get into fights over all types of shit. You know, they argue over who's got the best looking hair, whose fingernails and toenails is done. That's good competition at its best. But then it starts to go overboard when information gets disclosed on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Y'all go on Facebook a lot. Y'all go on Twitter and Instagram a lot. Y'all post stuff. Oh, this girl tried to steal my man. She tried to steal my boyfriend. She tried to have sex with my boyfriend. She tried to have sex with my ex-boyfriend. Because you do this too much. You talk too much. You tell your business when you're at work, when you're at school. And then you be trying to figure out how other girls that you went to high school and college with know personal information they have no business knowing. You know, when you got pregnant, how many kids you got, where you work at, what school you go to, because you put it all on social media, and then they get access to that information, and you have no idea what they're going to use with that information once they get access to it. They talk trash on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then you be trying to figure out how everybody know your business. Let's say you date a professional basketball player or a professional football player, and this man take you to Las Vegas. Let's say it's somebody like LeBron James, you know, 3-time NBA champion, but he's gone to like 7 to 8 NBA finals. And let's say LeBron James takes you to Las Vegas. And let's say that you posted on Facebook. Not even in 24 hours. It won't even take 24 hours. Maybe less than an hour or 2 hours that it got on Facebook Twitter, and Instagram, all your girlfriends that you hung out with at work, at school, and at the gym, and at the hair salon, now know you were in Las Vegas with 3-time NBA champion LeBron James. Now, it's one thing to brag that, yeah, I got me an NBA player. He won 3 NBA championships. Some might say, well, I'm not into basketball players. Okay, you might be into professional football players, baseball players. You might be into actors in television and film. You might be into the film director. You might be into something else. But if it's a hot guy that you find physically, sexually attractive, 99.99% you like to go on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and tell your business to other girls, and then they get jealous and resentful, and they do my favorite word, they love to player hate. I'm gonna cut this bitch's hair off. I'm gonna set this bitch's hair on fire. Oh, she thinks she the shit. She thinks she all that. And then they be talking about you. And then you go to work the next day and you confront them and they smile and they lie in your face and they say, oh, I wasn't talking trash about you. But they was. Because they don't like when you go on social media and you brag about your fun experiences with celebrities and athletes. Or you go to a movie premiere and you see a big Hollywood blockbuster movie that comes out 2 or 3 days in advance before its theatrical release, and you put it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and then guess what? They get access to that information 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and they exchange that information to other girls that don't like you. And it doesn't matter if it's black women, white women, Mexican women. Don't matter if you're young or old, because a lot of people are going to say, well, older women do that. I've seen some older women do it. Trust me, I've seen some older women player hate. I've seen some young women player hate. So it don't matter if you're young, old. You could be a black woman, a white woman, a Mexican woman. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. And guess what? Fights break out at work because a group of girls go to a nightclub, somebody gets drunk, and someone makes a promise that they're not going to tell nobody their little dirty secret. And then sure enough, maybe 6 months later, 9 months later, or a year or 2 years later, they tell that secret. Now a whole big fight break out at work. Don't nobody know why 2 or 3 girls are fighting at work. Or a fight break out at the hair salon. Or a fight break out at school. Or a fight break out at the gym. Because y'all are going after the same man. And then y'all go on Facebook and post stuff and then wonder why your girlfriend stabbed you in the back. Oh, I'm not going to talk to that girl for 9 months. She betrayed me. She stole my man. And then another girl will say sarcastically, well, you steal other girlfriends or women's man too. And then next you know, you call each other hypocrites. I'm serious. And see, the reason why I'm making this video is because there's this girl that I was friends with. I had a big time crush on her. Got in trouble with a year and a half ago. No, I'm not going to tell you her first and last name because she's not here to tell her side of the story, and she's not here to speak up on her behalf. But the story goes, she tried to return back to her, because you got people that love to talk too much. I tell you, people talk too much. And then I find out about it when I ain't got no business finding out about it. And all of a sudden, the word got out that she tried to go back to her old job. And you see, that's because she started telling all her girlfriends what she wanted to do. And I see, I tried to tell her in the past, stop telling your business to other women, and she just keep doing it. Then I had another girl at my other job in Santa Monica, which is a restaurant, which I currently no longer work there. But my point is, and she would do the same thing. She would tell other co-workers at work personal information, and then they would go back and do some cold, disrespectful stuff. So I guess I said, you know what, I might as well just make the video for all the girls. Because if I made it just for those 2 girls, then people will criticize me and say, oh, you just did it because you have a crush on both these girls. So I might as well say it's for black women, it's for white women, it's for Mexican women. So that way I ain't playing favorites. It ain't favoritism. It's me actually trying to give y'all some information. See, when y'all start telling about who took you out to lunch, who took you out to dinner, he took me to Las Vegas, he took me to Miami. When you start posting that stuff on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you don't know who's watching that information. You don't know who's got access to that information, and it will be used against you. And they don't care how they get the information and how they use it. If you just look at Basketball Wives, that is a prime example. What do you think happens on that television show? Now, some of y'all might say, well, it's scripted. Yeah, it's scripted, but some of the stuff that happened behind the scenes that's not supposed to show up on television is real. Like when you see Evelyn have to beat up a female, it's because somebody said something on social media, and a lot of y'all should learn from her example. Don't post stuff on social media, you won't get in trouble. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You're grown, you're strong, you're independent, and all that other stuff, but don't be surprised or shocked that when somebody gets some information, personal information, like when you got married, when you had your first baby, all that stuff gets used against you. So then when you go to these baby showers, or you go to these high school reunions, or these college reunions, or just a girl's road trip or girl's day out at the nightclub, it don't matter if it's a group of 3 girls, 5 girls, 7 girls, it could be 8 to 9 girls in one big group. It could be 10 girls in one group. Doesn't matter how big the number is. Doesn't matter if they're young or old, black women, white women, Mexican women, fights break out because it's based on telling women, other women, your business. See, I already made one for the men, so the men understand where I'm coming from. And I'm making one for the women so I can put y'all up on some game. So y'all can't say, oh, he ain't trying to help out the black women. So y'all being helped out a great deal in this video. I'm dropping some mad fire in this video. Don't do it at work. Don't do it at school. Don't do it at the nightclub and the bars. Don't do it on road trips. Don't do it on social media. Don't even do it at the gym. They be fights that break out on the bus and on the train because one girl want to tell all the other girls her business, and then when y'all ain't friends no more, it's because you keep telling everyone your personal business. And it's a lesson to be learned because friendships get destroyed in the process. Y'all be friends for 5 years, 10 years, all of a sudden a friendship come to an end. And then to get revenge on the girl, they'll see your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend and try to have sex with your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend to get revenge on you from when you did it to them. Because you told a secret and someone made a promise and that promise got broken. See, the reason why this is a little bit longer than the man's version, because the man's version was straight, simple, and straight to the point. Here, I got to break down like 5 different prime examples on how this can go. That's why I said you post this stuff, this makes you into a target. Then you get positive attention to negative attention. Then you get what they call unwanted attention. And you see, the reason why I say it doesn't matter if you're young or old is because I've seen some women in their 30s, and their 40s, and their 50s do it. And then I've seen some women 18, 19, 24 years old do it. And then I have to make a part 3 to this video called what happens if you're a man and you tell a woman's business, and how that, if you're a man, it messes up your chances to get with the girl. Or if you're a girl, how that messes up your chances to get with the guy, because that also does happen too. So part 1 and part 2 was just talking about what men and women go through. Part 3 is going to be what happens when a man thinks he can tell a woman's business without her permission. Because I know some of y'all ladies going to say, well, why don't you make a video about that? And I am going to make a video about that later in the week. This was to help women understand, don't tell your business to other women, because fights break out. You know, friendships get destroyed in the process. Y'all be girlfriends for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and the friendship come to an end like that in an instant because you decided to tell your personal business to other women. So it don't matter if it's black women, white women, Mexican women, young, old. I'm just trying to tell you, don't do it at work. Don't do it at school. Be careful who you tell to. And sometimes the one you trust the most, The one that you trust when you were in high school, at college, at work, at the gym, be the main one that don't like you. Be the main one that want to see you fail. Oh, I hope she don't finish college. Oh, I hope she don't get no car. I hope she lose her apartment. They'll say rude, disrespectful stuff because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you kick ass and take names. And I'm talking about a woman player hating on another woman. It's the same thing when a man player hate on another man. It's more worse with women than with men because women take it to the next level. Oh, I'm going to cut this bitch's hair off. Oh, I'm going to set this bitch's hair on fire. Oh, I'm going to tell her ex-boyfriend she got married to another man. They do stuff like that. Men be like, when I see you on the basketball court, I'm going to hit you in the face with an elbow or trip you on the corner, on the street or try to show off on social media that I run up you. So this video is just to help y'all out. Because I see people do it all the time, and then people come to me like I'm some marriage counselor, and I'm not a marriage counselor, and I don't want to be a marriage counselor, but they come to me like I'm supposed to give them all the advice to help them. My job is to make sure when you watch this video, you get a good breakdown understanding on how you telling your business to other women can hurt you. And then this also can mess you up at work because they lie. They'll say, well, she told me this. That's why it's not good for all the girls at work to go to a nightclub together. Trust me, because you get drunk, you start talking about how you can't stand a certain female, and then that other female find out that information and it gets used against you. That's why the real smart ones, the real smart females, don't go to the nightclubs with the girls on Friday and Saturday nights from work. They be like, I'm just going to stay at home, watch some Netflix. Because they already know that if they go out to the nightclub, it's going to be some bullshit. And I'm not saying that the girl who says, I'm not going to the nightclub, don't get in trouble. What I'm saying is she already has enough experience to know that if she does go, it's going to be some bullshit. So this video was to help y'all out. Men who watch the video, because when I make part 3, I'm going to explain how you as a man telling a woman's business can get you hurt. Oh yeah, because you got some men that think that because they're buddy with certain girls that it's okay to tell a woman's business. I'm going to make another video on why you don't tell a woman's business. So don't think just because I made part 1 and part 2 that the series is over. These videos are to help you people understand what you put yourself in certain situations. Until then, peace.